LEGO lovers, this is Al, and this is a Friends set preview. So the shop site JB Spielwarden, which I guess is a German store shop site, has leaked pretty much everything online or published everything online the way you want to look at it. And this is all about the Friends previews for the summer 2025 sets. So let's get into it. First up, we have LEGO set number 42671, the Plant Cafe and Flower Shop. And this one is a pretty cool one. I like how it looks. Adorable kitten. The mini dolls aren't anything super special. I love the design of the flowers and the clear elements up top that kind of look like they're stained glass. The cute trolley on the side. There's also a variety of some new parts there. We got that one there. It's just a really nice looking set. Not going over prices just because I just haven't felt like doing that, because it's going to be different based on area by quite a bit at times, unfortunately. And as you can see, the interior is rather small, but it kind of has elements that, you would have in a cafe. I kind of just love the exterior and just the flower work on it. But let's get on to the next set here. So this is the LEGO set 42673 Family Vacation Beach Resort, and it is fairly accurate. At first I thought this was a Moana set, but we have a nice selection of mini dolls here. We got like a surfer dude and a couple of the main characters, and a very diverse crew here that we have. But I do like the look of this one, how it kind of is almost, you could say, like a beach resort in the mountains kind of look. It's just got a lot going on. Love the architecture, how they use the roller coaster parts with the other, rock type parts there. We got transparent pink right there. Love that. Just overall a really cool, refreshing take on the kind of beach resort / swimming pool look. And then as you can see more going on here. Just like looks like a lot of space, which I think is really cool. Just a really nice looking set. That actually looks like an interesting part there. I missed that one. I wonder if we can get a closer look on that one. Is that on the front? Oh, okay. I think it's just is an interesting part there. But a really cool set. I really like that one. I like how it looks. Let's get on to the next one. Now this is probably my favorite from the wave. 100%. This is the LEGO 42674 comic book and game store. And it has a really cool assortment of different mini dolls here. I really like what we have going on. I think it's just really nice to get a set like this. It's just really cool. I like that you get a couple different mini doll themings. We got space down here. We got like elves down here. We also have an alien with alien kind of like, I don't know what to call them, like antenna. For the stuffed animal there, there's a stuffed unicorn there. We got the robot helmet. I think it's similar, if not the exact same, from the CMF series. And then we even have a superhero. We got an arcade build. We got a couple other parts to dress up your figures. We even got a teal space helmet back there. I think that might be a new color. I'm not 100% sure. See if we got an inside picture. You kind of see kind of a cool build for a seat there. You can play some computer games. Not sure if that's video games or board games in the back. Obviously, there's a little cafe there. Love the outfits. I think that's the highlight of this set. It's also super colorful. I just love this set. This is definitely my favorite set of all. And then we have, what do we have here? The LEGO set number 42666, Cat Birthday Party and Treehouse. My first look at this one, I just thought it looked really cool. You get a hefty assortment of cats in this. This one is probably going to be high on my list. I'm a big fan of cats, and it's quite different compared to some of the other like cat sets we've had. You get like 5 cats in here. I love this kind of droopy tree type build. Lots of area to play on. Just a really cool little cat filled set. Look at them all. That's so many cats. You get the new yarn ball. Lots of different play features in that. I think that's really cute. And here we have Lego set number 42665, the Puppy Playground. This one's kind of lackluster, but it is a 4+ set, probably, hopefully on the cheaper side. It does have a pink tube. Not a whole lot else going on in that one. A little underwhelming compared to what we have going on. And here we have a new boat, Catamaran. This is set number 42664, Travel Boat Adventure. Nothing too spectacular about this one besides the fact that the boat design is way different. I don't know how to explain it, but it just looks weird compared to them. And it looks like we'll get some swimsuits going on here. Love the pink hair. Swim goggles. So really cool, kind of nice boat set. Just glad it's different than some of the other ones they've built. Would have been kind of depressing to have the exact same kind of build comparatively than some of the other ones. Not high up on my list, unfortunately. Now this one is high up on my list. This is set number 42661, Costume Party with Unicorn and Fairy. And just like the arcade one, we have tons of different outfits going on here. I mean, look at this. We got a fairy going on with the fairy wings for Mini Doll. Love the outfit. We got a merman. Looks like the legs are somewhat transparent. Just that looks really cool. We got a bee outfit with new bee antennas. We have a cat that looks so gentlemanly. It's just so cool. Oh, and there's a Pegasus, and we got a DJ with the rabbit ears, and of course, it's super colorful. This set is a must-win. It is, sometimes I feel like Lego listens to everything I say, because this is one of those sets of like, hey, I think we should have dress-up party sets, because you could get some of these different like outfits that you couldn't get without doing like a full line. Like if they did elves again, of course, that'd be awesome. But this is still kind of getting us in that area. And I'll be honest, I love it. I think it's awesome. Definitely like the second set, probably I'll buy off of this. You get 4 mini dolls and an awesome cat, Pegasus. It's just a win-win set. I just love it. Let's get on to the next set. So this is set number 42659, Friendship Road Trip Travel Car. There's really not a lot going on. I mean, it's kind of cool. You got a canoe. Interesting build for the oar. But really just a small set. It's all right. Not too exciting. A nice kind of vehicle build, but not a whole lot going on there. It is a small one. And then here we have set number 42658, Unicorn and Flamingo Pool Party, which I have to say, I love the pink flamingo. I think that's really awesome. Love how the character is looking different. I'm not sure what exactly is going on there. If someone knows exactly, that'd be great. But I think they're goggles or glasses. I'm not sure. We got some sunscreen, some different outfits, and even a floaty unicorn for the cat, which is hilarious. A nice, cute little set. And then we have set number 42654, the Pony Ranch and Stable. I've never been into horses that much, but as you can see, we have new molds for horses. I guess this is the look for ponies. They look a little Duplo-ish, a little creepy in a way. The build for the building is really nice. It's a bit different. I love the green and, the flowers on top. I think that's cool. Looks like there's horse head. That's a new part, I think. I haven't seen that before. That's cool. Pluto, lovely cat. And a selection of people playing with the ponies. A little underwhelming, but a lot of different stuff in this one. I don't like that they all repeat and they're just different colors. I don't know how I feel about this one. Kind of mixed opinion on that. Then we have set number 42653, Music Store and Apartment. Loving the look on this. Love that hairpiece. just kind of got a lot going on. It looks like the Corgi's getting in on the music too. Love the build for the music. Otherwise, it's just kind of neat, not super exciting. See if you can get an interior here. Yep, so the apartment's kind of a really small build, but still all right. The music, you gotta, oh, that thing can walk around apparently. That's kind of cute and silly. Um, just if you're into music, I think this is a great set. There's a couple nice parts here. It does look all right, but just not kind of my style, I guess. And then we have Lego set 42648, Panda Sanctuary Animal Care. And I honestly feel like they've done this exact set before. So I don't know how I feel about that. However, we have different pandas than we got before. They look a lot different. They almost look more Duplo-ish or more city-like. And as you can see that there's a lot of pandas in there. There's 3 of them. We have different panda icons here. I think that's really neat. Panda t-shirt, of course. But I don't know. This one isn't clicking for me. The like build for it just kind of looks a little weird to me. It's just not with me. I mean, the pandas are adorable. It looks like one of them's kind of got a sad face back there, or it just kind of looks different from a different angle. But just not high up on there for me. And then one of the smaller sets here we have is Lego set 42642 Friendship Movie Night. This one kind of goes along with the costume theme, and it has the interesting thing of, I don't know if these are prints or stickers, but it basically allows you to kind of do a like light show, a shadow thing, and show something on that tile there, which I think is really cool. See if they have a picture of that happening kind of here. I'm not sure how well that's going to turn up in real life, but I think that's pretty cool. We got some popcorn over there. Just a really cool, fun little set. Figures look great. I just think it's a cool set, and I love the idea. There's also a bit of a nod to possibly elves there. It might not be elves, but we got space, aliens, different kinds of things. I think it'll be a cool set to play around with. And I got one more set here, and that is the CMF. So, or not the CMF, that would be awesome. But it is the set number 42668 Advent Calendar. So if you don't want to be spoiled by it, don't continue watching, and that's all right. But I'm going to get into it anyway. So at first, when I saw this one, I wasn't too excited for it. But as I kind of looked at it, it did get a little bit better, because we have a lot of animals and we have a lot of characters. There are actually 5 mini dolls in this set. We have an adorable reindeer plushie. We have, gosh, I can't remember his name, unfortunately, but we got the wiener dog with the kind of wheelchair and chonky cat. We even have a guinea pig. We got our lizard guy back here. We even have a puppy. And lots of cool like bed builds. You can imagine it's kind of like a sleepover for Christmas. And that new horse part, which now that I see it, I think was in a CMF, but I think it was printed. So a lot of cool stuff in here, kind of dependent on the price, on how I fully feel about it. But that's pretty much all I have for this preview for Friends. Hopefully you're excited, and I believe these come out in the summer, probably different months for different areas. Is that a print for a piece of mail? That's different. I don't think I've seen that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll wrap up the video. So far, this line looks great. There's a couple sets that are just blowing my mind away. Some of them are just kind of your typical sets. But I'm really excited for this wave. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got something out of it, and maybe you'll check out some more of my videos. Thanks again for watching.